Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So today I'll show you few glimpses from my weekend, and also at the end of this video I'll share with you few tips and tricks regarding reading newspapers. So the place that I stay in, it's absolutely peaceful and very beautiful. In the afternoon I just take a stroll around my garden. There are flowers everywhere. I have set up this cozy seating area where I usually spend my weekend evenings while sipping chai or coffee and enjoying mild melody. So as I was reading newspapers, I thought of answering one of your queries, which was asked by Devojit. Devojit has asked that, ma'am, please tell how to study newspapers and take notes from it for answer writing. So today I'll be discussing mainly on these three topics. One is how to read newspaper, second is which all newspapers you need to read, and third is how to make main specific notes. Now there are two parts of it. One is your national news and second is your local or state specific, that is Tripura specific news. So for national news, I had referred to the Hindu regularly and very religiously. I used to follow the Hindu, right? But if you find that the language of the Hindu it's a bit difficult, and the news are also very diversified, then I would suggest you to go for any daily compilations by any standard coaching institutes. Like for example, here I have opened the Vision IAS daily compilation. So this is just a 4-page document and I think they have covered it very well. Now for this was for national news. Now for state specific news, I used to refer to this Tripura Observer. It is a English daily of Tripura. So you can refer to this, or you can refer to the Tripura Times or Northeast Daily. Basically any English local daily newspaper you can refer to. Okay. Now coming to the first thing, that is how to read newspaper. Now by how to read newspaper, I actually wanted to refer to which news you should read, right, and which news you should leave. Like for this thing in the Hindu, this news, Gotabaya appoints Ranil as Sri Lanka Prime Minister, right? You need not go further because this seems to be a bit political news, so don't go beyond that. You just need to remember this, that Gotabaya appoints Ranil as Sri Lankan Prime Minister, right? Next is Kashmiri Pandit shot dead in Jammu and Kashmir. I don't think you have to read further, right? Now this thing, SDMC demolition drive in Madanpur, Khadar, Transvaal, and you don't need to read this. So you have to segregate after starting reading newspaper. I think you would be able to segregate which all news you need to read or which all news you need not read, right? Now coming to the editorial portion, I would highly suggest you to go through the editorial section Like importance of consent. This is a very important topic, and it can be asked directly in as in form of essay in our mains, right? So I would suggest you to go through the editorial daily. Now coming to the, if I would give you an example of our state daily. Now in state newspaper, almost half of the news are political news, so you can easily leave all those news. Now coming to the third and most important part, that is how to make main specific notes. Let me again go to the Hindu. The first word of the first page, retail inflation. You can easily understand that this is a very important term, right, in economics. So just go to the Google and simply Google search retail inflation UPSC, right? This would be a keyword. Then a small definition would come. Note it down, try to understand it, then only go further, right? So this should be the approach of taking notes. Whatever keyword you find in the newspaper, you just note it down. Just in a single or two liner, you have to note the meaning of it, and then go further in the news, into the news. Like event horizon. Now what is event horizon, right? Just Google search it, note down few points about event horizon, and then read the whole news. This should be the ideal approach. Same should be for our state news also. After after reading the newspaper or reading the daily compilations, there should be at the end of the day a single page note of current affairs with you, right? So that's it, guys. You must revise it properly before appearing in the prelims. And before mains, before prelims and mains, there are 3 months, so you should be covering these 3 months of daily news also. And because GS1 is majorly based on this daily news, right? So yeah, that's it for today, and thanks for watching. And I'll come up with few more videos specific for the prelims in next few days, so stay tuned, and thanks again.